Hello. Today let's discuss a question from biology. So let's check the question first. Okay. So read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. The chromosome number is fixed for all normal organisms leading to species specification, right? Whereas any abnormality in the chromosome number of an organism result into abnormal individuals. Sometimes an error may occur during meiosis of cell cycle where the sister chromatids fail to segregate, called nondisjunction, leading to the production of abnormal gametes with altered chromosome number. On fertilization, such gametes develop into abnormal individuals. So the case mentioned here is about our fertilization and the chromosome production, right? So how the chromosomes are make an individual normal and abnormal. So we know that, right? We have learned this in the past. So let's see the questions. So what we have to find here, first we have to state what is aneuploidy. Okay, what is the condition called aneuploidy? Then we have to answer a normal human sperm have 22 plus Y and fertilizes an ovum with a karyotype that is 22 plus XX chromosome. Name the disorder of the offspring that thus produced. Okay, and write any two symptoms of the disorder. So we have to write the symptoms of the disorder here. And then we have to write what is meant by trisomy. And also you have to mention the chromosome number that shows the trisomy in Down syndrome. Okay. So these are the things we have to do here. So let's solve it one by one. So first you have to state what is aneuploidy. What is aneuploidy? Basically, it is a condition in which organisms has an abnormal number of chromosomes. What is abnormal number of chromosomes? Either it will be gaining or losing one or more chromosomes. Okay. So it will be gaining or losing one or more chromosomes. So what is the normal number of chromosomes in a human? We have 46, right? That is 23 pairs, right? 23 pairs. So let's write it as 2n. Okay. Let's write it as 2. Now, in aneuploid, we have mentioned that chromosome number is not normal, right? Which means it will be either gaining one chromosome or losing one chromosome. So both conditions have different names. Okay. So if it is gaining one more chromosome, for example, instead of 2n, if it is 2n plus 1, that is called a trisomy. Okay. That is called a trisomy. Got it? And if it is losing one chromosome, that is 2n minus 1, that is monosomy. Got it? So, trisomy will lead to Down syndrome and monosomy will lead to Turner syndrome. Okay. So, in trisomy, a total of 47 chromosomes will be there. In monosomy, there will be 45. Got it? So, basically, what is aneuploidy? It is a gain or loss of individual chromosome, not the whole set. And you might have already know that in this 23 player, 22 will be autosomes and one pair will be for sex chromosome, right? And in each pair, one chromosome will be from the father and another one will be from the mother. And these 22 pairs determine the characteristics, right? Your eye color, your hair type, your height, all these things will be decided by these autosomes. And the sex chromosomes, if it is XY, it will be a male. If it is XX, it will be a female, right? These are the basic informations. So we have completed the first question. Now let's check the second one. So in the second question, what they have mentioned, we have to write the two symptoms of the disorder. So what will be the disorder here? The case is that they have both X and Y chromosomes. Okay, so the chromosome will have XX, the sex chromosome will have XXY. Okay, so what is the name of this particular syndrome? That is called a Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, what is the syndrome? Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter. Okay. So what are the two symptoms of this particular disorder? First one will be sterility. Okay. The individual will be infertile. Sterility. Sterility. Second will be poor development of secondary sexual characteristics. Okay. So the secondary sexual characteristics. Sexual characters will be purely developed. Okay. Clear? This is the answer for the second question. We have given the two symptoms. Now we have to answer what is trisomy, that we have already answered here, right? So what is trisomy? It is a condition where an individual has an extra copy of chromosome, that will be 2n plus 1. Okay. And what is the disease caused by? It's the Down syndrome.